What is going on, YouTube? Reverend Saint back again, and today, well actually it was a couple of days ago, they announced the official maps and content that is going to be in the Infinite Warfare beta, and we're going to talk about that. On top of that, I got gameplay of the 3 maps in the background because they were also at COD XP. So it's the same maps, which is pretty cool, so us people who played them at COD XP might have a little bit of an advantage off the rip of map knowledge and stuff like that. But anyway, so let's just hop right into it after I talk about notifications. We all know that the sub box on YouTube is legitimately and horribly, disgustingly broken for pretty much every channel ever, and you're not gonna get all of the new videos that have come out that day, especially from smaller channels. So I encourage you guys, if you are subscribed and you enjoy the channel, that you click on the little button down below by the subscribe button under the video. It looks like a bell on Chrome, it looks like a gear on most other browsers. You click on that and you click enable all notifications, and you can join the notification squad so you know when I upload a new video, especially this one, which is gonna be good one, so you guys can get a little bit of an insight into what's going to be in the Infinite Warfare beta. Alright, so they announced a lot of stuff that's going to be in it already. Obviously it starts this next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend on PS4 first. So I'm pretty excited about it, but let's hop into it. The first map is called Frontier, and you guys are going to be seeing that in the background right now. This gameplay, thanks to Mr. Prestigious Key, as I've mentioned in my previous Infinite Warfare videos. This map is called Frontier. It's circular, 2-lane, fast-paced. Frontier is a small section of a giant space station that is in orbit around the planet Neptune. The action is funneled down a long central corridor with side paths offering an element of strategy and a constricted lower lane for players craving chaos. Now, I did not get to play this map actually at COD XP. This is the one that did not come up. They also had Terminal at COD XP. They're not going to have that in the beta, which is interesting. You kind of figured that they would show that in the beta, but I guess not, man. I don't really know what the thought process behind it is, maybe because it's a pre-order bonus or what, but pretty much everybody is going to end up having that map when a game comes out, or at least further down the road. You know what I'm saying? You know, all them Christmas noobs, eventually the map's going to be free, just like Nuketown was, so it's gonna happen, you know it is. But anyway, that is Frontier. Like I said, didn't get to play it, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. It's a pretty cool map. You can see the gameplay in the background, like I mentioned earlier. Moving on, the second map is called Frost. This is a linear 3-lane medium-paced map, a research facility set atop the icy surface of Jupiter's moon Europa. Ample opportunities for vertical combat and rapid encounters around sleek modular elements highlight this frozen battleground. So, pretty sweet map. It's up on an ice area. Once again, I didn't get to play this map because it didn't come up when I played Infinite Warfare at COD XP, but the footage is in the background for you guys to check out. I like the way this map looks. I don't know if you guys know this. I am a sucker for snowy maps. I love it. That's one reason why I like Rise of Iron so much, because a lot of the story missions were snowy missions and up in the mountaintops and stuff like that, and I freaking love that stuff. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm really looking forward to giving this map a shot. It looks really cool. It looks a little tight sometimes in certain areas of the map, so that's pretty cool for some close quarters action. But moving on into the third map, it's called Throwback. Bent 3-lane medium paced. This throwback 1950s Main Street USA locale sits on a giant rotating tour-shaped space station. Lots of very descriptive words in that sentence. A large circular lane rings the perimeter, while a large center square with multiple avenues of approach and 2 opposing windows offers a wide range of engagements opportunities. I did get to play this map. This map I think I played twice, maybe 3 times when I played Infinite Warfare. And I liked it a lot, actually. It feels a lot smaller than it looks. It looks really big, but it actually plays like a pretty small map. It's a very segregated. Each lane is different, which I really like. The B flag's right in the center, in between those 2 windows that they mentioned in Domination, which is pretty great. And then there's like this dip down low off to the side that kind of goes around the entire map, which is really nice as well for some flanks. But it's kind of out there for flanks, so that's really on the flank lanes is where you're gonna really get your long-range battles. But I really enjoyed this map. It was a lot of fun. You can see it in the background like I mentioned earlier. And I think this is going to be one of the favorites. Although, even though it does say 3 lanes and stuff like that, it's kind of closer to 4, really, if you really want to look at it this way. Because you got the flanking lane on the right side, and then you have a flanking, or not a flanking, then you have the main alleyway right there by the trains where I mentioned the B flag was with the windows. And then to the left of that, there's another kind of mini lane that kind of splits because of the trains being in the way, and then on the far side there is yet another lane. So it kind of really splits itself up, and definitely there's segregation in this map that really kind of works to an advantage and helps with those people who want to be aggressive and flank, and also for those who kind of want to sit back and protect their flags or whatever at long range. It does work that way as well. So really fun, really good game maps to throw into the beta for people to try out. There's gonna be game modes as well. We got team deathmatch, kill confirmed, domination, and defender, which defender, if I remember correctly, is the name of their new kind of like keep away ball. It's basically you have to hold the ball and run away with it and you get points. It's kind of like oddball in Halo, if you guys ever played Halo. Then you got the combat rigs. Only 3 of the 6 combat rigs will be available to play in the beta, including Warfighter, Synaptic, and Merc, M-E-R-C. Now, Warfighter, designed for a mid-range assault style player, equip the Warfighter rig to support the team by getting fast kills, quickly getting to an objective, and always being on the offensive. So most likely that's what I'm going to use, and any of you rushers out there will probably use this bad boy in Warfighter. Payload's Claw, powerful spread shot weapon, fires bullets that can ricochet around corners. Now, I did get to use this when I played in Infinite Warfare, and it was a pretty cool gun. It was almost kind of like Scythe, almost, but it wasn't quite nearly as powerful, alright? So don't think it's going to be some overpowered thing. It's going to get you a kill, but it isn't that good, and it did go away pretty fast. And then we got Combat Focus, allows you to get double points for a limited time, getting you that score streak even faster. So it's very similar to Combat Focus in Black Ops 3. So, and then Overdrive, it's the same as Black Ops 3 as well, gives you speed boost. Very similar abilities there. And then you got traits: ping, kills and assists send a ping that highlights nearby enemies. Persistence, score streak counts don't reset after death but cost more. Now here's the thing about that sounds overpowered, right? Wrong. You can only get those score streak once per game, supposedly. I did not experience this because I didn't use that trait, but from what everyone said, you can actually only get the score streaks once per game, even though you're guaranteed to get them over time, pretty much, as long as you actually get some kills, but you can die, but you will only get them once per game. So I really like how they balance that out. Resupply lethals and tacticals can be resupplied by scavenging supplies from down foes. So it's pretty much just scavenger, you know, and that's it for Warfighter Merc. We have this imposing suit is equipped with payload options designed to clear enemy threats quickly and with authority. Its focus is heavy defense and suppressive fire. So kind of like you LMG guys out there, it's going to be good for you guys who want to sit back a little bit with a LMG and keep people at bay that way. Payloads are Steel Dragon, heavy beam weapon that can target multiple enemies. I did not experience that when I played. Bull Charge, armored riot shield that destroys enemies as you charge. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen that a couple times when I played. Reactive armor, magnetically charged armor that shields you from enemy fire. So that is very similar to kinetic armor as well in Black Ops 3. Traits: Infusion, when triggered regenerates health quickly after taking damage. Man at Arms, heavy weapons won't slow you down and you start with maximum ammo, so you get full speed even if you're using like an LMG or a rocket launcher or something like that. You have your normal movement speed and you get the max ammo, which is great. That's pretty cool. Shockwave, slam yourself into the ground and enemies with this devastating jump, so it's very similar to gravity spikes in Black Ops 3. Then the third rig that we're gonna have in the beta is Synaptic, a C6 class remote operated droid optimized for speed and close quarters combat. So basically, to explain to you guys combat rigs, I probably should explain to you, those are basically your specialists. That's what they're called in Infinite Warfare, is your rig, your combat rig. So just so you guys know. Anyway, payloads for that are Equalizer, dual underarm machine guns with built-in suppressors for close quarters combat. I think I did run into that. It's not too powerful. It sounds really powerful, but it's really not. But it is definitely useful, and it is better than a regular weapon. Rewind, rewinds your position and replenishes health and ammo. So that would be Glitch. And also it replenishes your health and ammo to where it was when you rewound. So it's very similar to Glitch that way as well. Reaper switches you into four-legged rapid melee combat mode. Now that is freaking frightening when someone's coming at you like that, just so you guys know. So that's pretty much it. There's a few other things, but they're not necessarily super important to know. But that's pretty much what we're gonna get into the beta. That's what you guys can look forward to. I'm glad I was able to show you guys what these maps look like in the background. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think the maps look good? Do you like the idea of combat rigs? Which one do you think you're gonna be using the most during the Infinite Warfare beta? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that like button, that share button, share it with your friends, and if you have not hit that subscribe button, feel free to do so. If you enjoyed this video, check out the rest of my content on my channel, etc. Don't forget to turn notifications on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.